Yo, what's going on, guys? So I just wanted to make a quick video talking about the Cavalier update, how I feel about it, and kind of wanted to also know how you guys feel about it in the comments down below. Go ahead, let me know. So the Cavalier difficulty update, they adjusted a couple of nodes just to make them actually easier. Overall, the science, tech, skill, and the mutant ones, and then we got some reward adjustments. So my biggest issue with the Cavalier monthly event quest rewards are, if I had to sum it up into two things that I would like to see changed, I could only change two things. It would be the amount of 6-star shards. I'd like to see it go, it currently is 5,000. I'd like to see it go to ideally 10,000. So if you clear all of Cavalier, boom, you get a 6-star basic. And then the 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal, I was okay with that one being random, but the special objective one that we get, I'd like to see that one have been a selector, or make a specific challenge to make that one a little harder to get, and then you get rewarded with a selector. I was cool with the regular one being just random. I was hoping that so that's the two things. And then for other things, I was hoping that they could add like more special objectives, to like do challenges and get like other stuff, like even more additional rewards, but it like make it a challenge so that you actually have to work for said rewards. So what they ended up doing was they buffed the 6-star shards by 2,500, so now there's a total of 7,500 from 5,000. They added 11,000 tier 5 basic fragments, which is about a quarter of a catalyst. They added 42,000 tier 2 alpha fragments, which is takes 36,000 to form one, so that's one and some percentage of another, and they increased the ISO 8 by 75%. But this is the really cool thing. Well, they increased some gold spell, but the really big and cool change is they changed the 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal to a 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment Nexus crystal. So that's huge, and that's very interesting, and I'm a really big fan of this change. So basically what this means is when you open your tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystal now, 3 choices will pop up. It can be one of any of the 6 classes. It can't be 2 of the same. So what that means is you have 100% chance of not getting 2 that you don't want. 100% chance you can just pick 2 catalysts in your inventory that you don't want fragments for. You'll never get those fragments from this crystal, which is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And then you have a 50% chance to get the one that you actually want each month. Just straight up 50% chance, because there's 3 options. There's 6 total, so half of 6 is 3. So 50% chance to get whatever it is that you're looking for. And you can just pick 2 things that you don't want. That's just amazing. I never have to get Cosmic again. I'm so happy, man. Never have to see another Cosmic from here. And what I'd really like to see is this translated into other areas of the game, such as Alliance War season rewards. I'd love to see it there. I'd love to see it in story content. Just instead of random ones, make them Nexus like this, because this is basically a compromise from Kabam, because Kabam doesn't want to just straight out give selectors. We had in the CCP, there's a whole discussion about the Cavalier rewards, and a lot of us were saying why we wanted selectors. Me and Karate Mike, 2 of the biggest arguers for selectors, because we both know how it feels like to be just totally screwed over on the tier 5 class catalyst RNG. So that's why we were saying that we need to see more selectors, and it would take 10 months of a 10% selector just to form one catalyst that you want. That's almost an entire year. But Kabam they just didn't want to give the selector for the monthly, and so this is like their compromise for it. And this is a great compromise, man. It's not quite the selector, but I'm just thrilled with it. I think it's a really solid change. And yeah, the extra 6-star shards as well. So there's 7,500 from Cavalier, and there's 2,500 from Uncollected. So if you do both of them, that does equal 10k. So that's 1 basic from just doing the monthly quests, which is good. So yeah, I think this is overall a really great change. Really glad that Kabam decided to do this. And I'm very interested to hear you guys' thoughts and feedback. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is good enough, if you think there needs to be more. If you think there needs to be more, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is too much. Some people think Cavalier is already too easy, and they're like, why are they buffing the rewards? Not many people think that, but there are some, I promise you. So yeah, I'm very interested to hear you guys' thoughts, feedback in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like. It helps me out tremendously. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.